Hello and welcome, my beautiful, beautiful Aquarius. This is Brenda with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of December the 30th to the new year of January the 5th. Keeping in mind that not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single one of you, but some of it might. So run with it, okay? If it does, run with it. If it doesn't, throw it out into the universe. Coming in with your first card, which is your download message, you might be doing some investigative work. You might be doing some research. Now, this could be scholastically, or you could be checking up on somebody, okay? Or checking up on an event or something. But you're definitely going to put your nose to the grindstone and do a little back office searching around, okay? I think they're just telling me you're going to go into stealth mode, which means you're going to do this on your own. You're not going to tell anybody about it. You're not doing anything dishonest. It's just that you're thinking, I need to know about this better. Okay, so do your research. Trust your instincts. Because you may be feeling as though you're kind of out in the dark here. You may feel as though you're alone. You may feel as though somebody has taken advantage of your goodwill. Okay, because the Seven of Swords comes in, and often readers refer to this as the liar, the cheater, the thief. Somebody who has ulterior motives. They come in and they portray that they're your best friend, and they're very charming, and they're very, they coerce you into believing this. Now, this could be the situation for some of you and for others not. But I think you're going to make a breakaway. I think you realize that, you'd rather be alone than be in the company of somebody you can't trust. I think you may be doing your research on somebody and find out that they're not who they claim to be, or they're not as honest as they claim to be. This is also about you realizing that right now you can show some strength in adversity. You're going to be strong. You're going to be resilient. You're going to be able to deal with the situation here. And you're smart. You're doing research on something here or somebody, because you had this innate feeling that, where you get that aha moment where you go, you know what, something isn't adding up, and I'm going to find out the truth. And you do. So don't feel alone. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel remorse. You need to make a break from something that is not as truthful as they should be, or the situation. Okay, they need to have the same integrity that you do, that energy. Now, coming in the focus part of your reading, you've got the bowl, and it says plenty of material things. So, this is a card that says don't worry about money. Don't worry about, your finances. Don't worry. Now, some people are going to come back to me and say, Brenda, I don't have a job. I got fired, whatever. Like I said, this is a general reading, okay? I read the cards intuitively as well as how they're meant to be read. So, some of you are going to find that you're doing really well. You're doing okay. And you're going to see that your wishes will be fulfilled, because this Nine of Cups is purely and concisely all about getting close to, to seeing a happy ever after. With the Ten of Cups, the Nine says wishes fulfilled. Whatever you've been working on, now you're able to go after your goals and see the rewards coming in for your hard work and effort you put into something. So you're going to find that things are going to work out. You're going to have enough. You're going to have enough, okay? So don't worry too much about the material part right now. Now, in the challenge part of the reading, you've got opportunity. It doesn't seem like a challenge to me, but maybe the Eight of Cups is. So doors are opening up for you. You have the chance to change jobs, start a business, or invest in a new venture. Just do it. That's what they're saying, okay? Make that break for it. Okay, go after what it is you want. If you feel you're not getting anywhere and you're feeling that you're having to fight at work on your own to get ahead of the game, make that break and go out there, because there could be an opportunity that's coming up. Maybe you've been doing your research in the background on the QT looking for another job. And now you may get the opportunity to jump into that. Right? There's many ways of reading these cards. So when this card comes in, you could be changing, jobs, or even starting your own business, or invest in a new venture. And the universe is saying, you got everything going for you here. Just do it. It'll take time, because you've got the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is that card of balance. Taking yourself to center, making sure you got your ducks in a row, crossing your T's, dotting your I's, and doing your research to be prepared. Now, this is a card that says it may be slow and steady progress for some of you. However, you're going to get where you need to go. Okay? Nothing, you may look ahead and say, well, I got those mountains to climb. I don't know if I can do it. You can. Okay? This is because you're planning your move and you're taking your time. Okay, this opportunity comes up where you're going to be able to go after it. Maybe this opportunity is coming up and they're saying, well, we can't hire you this, for a few weeks. Maybe that's the waiting period here. That could be what you're thinking about, right? Maybe this is why you're going slow. But remember, small wins are still wins. Often this Eight of Cups refers to walking away from a situation that was really unfulfilling, going in a new one. Now, you've got in your messages from your guides and spirit, bird perched, and it says, waiting for news, a package, or a letter. This is the time of year we're all waiting, right? I don't know about you, but every time I turn around, there's another knock on my door, and it's coming from it's coming from another delivery service, and we all know who that is. So I'm not out here to to ring anybody else's bell or advertise. So what I'm saying is some of you could be waiting to hear something or waiting for a package or a parcel or a letter to come in. You worked really hard in the past. You couldn't see the trees for the forest. You felt as though you were pushing dead weight uphill. You took on more than you could handle or you could chew, but you get through. Again, you show great resiliency, right? You have this ability to push through. Maybe this was one heck of a busy season for you and you had to get things done. Maybe you were juggling, your work life with your business, with your home life and trying to get everything done like most people, but you do it. But when you get there and you accomplish it, you look back and you go, it's done. And you need to commend yourself. But on the other hand, you're going to learn from this and say, I'm not going to do this again. I'm not going to push myself this hard. I'm going to, pace myself. I'm going to make out priority lists. I'm going to start earlier, whatever, to shop or do what you have to do. Or allocate some of these jobs to other people. You're not Superman or Superwoman here. You are not meant to be anybody's beast of burden, okay, Aquarius? So I think you're waiting to hear about something, but maybe you could be waiting for a package or a letter or news that you're getting a bonus here or you're receiving something for this hard work you did. Okay. Coming in at the end of the week, possible future energy you've got, not for you. Now, when I get this card and somebody gets it, it shows the fortune cookie here and, that's the message. I wouldn't take it and, it's not written in stone. However, when I say not for you, it means for now. It doesn't mean it isn't going to happen later on down the road. So think about that. Whatever you wanted right now isn't here yet, but it may be coming. Okay? Now, you're moving on. You've decided that you're going to make a judgment call and you're going to move forward and you're leaving a situation that was unfulfilling, whether it was a relationship or a job or whatever the case was, that wasn't giving you the return for your hard work and efforts. You've decided, I'm going in a new direction. I'm not going back there. And you make that decision to do it. And you're only going to take those that are going to truly support, love you, and want to go on this next leg of the journey. So that, it still shows swords in front of them, but that means there will be some challenges as you maneuver and you navigate into this new journey and new future, but nothing as bad as what you're leaving behind. So it is an improvement and it's leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores, pure and simple as that. Okay, let's see what you have here for additional information. My beautiful, beautiful Aquarius. What do you need to see, know, and expect? Coming in with that Seven of Swords, standing up for yourself, and then realizing you're going to turn around and go in the other way. You've got the Four of Pentacles. You might have held on to something for a while, whether it was a friendship or relationship. Maybe you're hanging on to your money. Often this has to do with the extremes in which you hold on to your money or you spend your money, right? And, I always say to everybody this time of year, don't do emotional shopping. Don't do emotional spending. We start to think with our heart rather than with our head at this time of year. And then afterwards we get that big, ooh, boy, got to pay that Visa bill, right? So be careful of your spending. Be mindful of what you're doing, how much money you're spending at this time, because you need to be prepared for anything that could crop up unexpected. For others, you might be holding on. Maybe you're saying, I'm going to be a little more frugal this year. I'm going to be a little more mindful. I don't have the money, and that's the way it should be. You could also be, this has to do with energy, the energy that you're using right now. Are you giving too much of your time? Are you stretching yourself too thin? Are you constantly being a people pleaser? Because you'll come to resent that eventually. So it's best to say no, and that's a whole sentence. Oh, well, they can be mad till they're glad again, I always say, because you don't have to explain. You have your life and your journey, and you're busy. And so if you have to say no, and because you don't want to come to resent having to be dependent on and and obligated to do something. For others, if you're isolating yourself, it's time to go out and enjoy yourself. Okay? Don't isolate yourself. Don't keep yourself locked up for too long. Coming in with our beautiful Nine of Cups, which is fulfilled. Oh, there's that card again. Holy moly, look what you got. So definitely you're making a break for it. But there could have been somebody who's jealous of you, because here you have the Nine of Cups and you've got plenty of things here, okay, in material. Somebody might know you're doing well, and they might be a little bit jealous of that. Green with envy. I think at the end of the day, you call them on it. You've done the research and you just say, you know what? Not going to allow this behavior. So it's clear and simple as that. You are very resilient. You have this ability, I think, to keep moving forward, not allowing yourself to get up in your head. But I always look at this as somebody else, because here's the crow screaming at the top of his lungs saying, hey, wake up. This person here is not who they say they are. They're not honest. They're not, they don't have all this integrity like they're trying to make you think they have. Okay, so I think you're going to do the research. You're going to find that out. You've got this double message. You're making a break for it away from this energy, because you are better off working on your own than, bringing this person along for the ride. This is why you're leaving here. You're walking away. You're going on a new journey. You're leaving troubled waters to go to calmer shores. And it could be somebody at work. It could be somebody you know personally. It could be a so-called friend or a family member or your partner, whoever, that is acting this way. Coming in the center position with that beautiful opportunity and the Eight of Cups, whoops, you've got the Eight of Pentacles, or pardon me, Wands. So that is fast movement, okay? All of a sudden now you're heading out, you're taking your time, things are going slow, you're trying to keep balance, this opportunity shows up, and now, wow. If you thought you were going slow-mo, now you're going to have to tie up your bootstrings and get ready to hit the ground running. You're going to be very busy. This could be, socially. This could be business-wise. Definitely, you're going to be very, very busy. Now, the other thing here is you could be planning a flight, because these are always shown as rods flying. Okay, they're not dug in the ground. They're flying across. Flying through the air, and that could be, you could be booking a flight to go somewhere on a vacation or to visit family or whatever this time of year. And also, this is the Wands of Cupid. Somebody could come in very quickly, okay, into your life, and you could be having a relationship with somebody all of a sudden when you least expect it. Coming in with that Ten of Wands, you've got the King of Pentacles. Woo, you got the Midas touch. So good investments, seeing the returns for them. This is about landing on your feet, coming up smelling like a rose no matter what. This is a card of great confidence. Whatever you're doing it right, and you're going to come up aces here. If doors of opportunity here open, they say just do it. Do it. Do it with confidence, because you can't make a mistake. Wow. Okay, at the end of the week, what have we got here? We're going to cut this 3 times. All righty. Moving on, you're moving on, and there's your ace again. Well, not again. I'm looking at that with the opportunity card, but the Ace of Pentacles is that card that says you could be hearing about a new position, a new job description in your place of employment. It could be a new business. It could be money, unexpected, a windfall, an inheritance, anything like that. Or you could be hearing that, this is just good luck in general about prosperity. Right? This is the card that says get ready to hear about some prosperity coming into you. And like I said, it could be money, right? It could be a windfall, something unexpected. When we get that ace, it's the beginning of seeing something wonderful come in. But it could be a new business, that you're signing a new business document or a new contract. It's a card of good health, the return of physical, emotional, spiritual health. It's beautiful. And, it's a card of good luck. You're moving on towards a very new, beautiful year of 25. Wow. Great way to start off. Well, my beautiful Aquarians, this is your reading for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Aquarius.